Meantime, tonight, options are limited for a warm place to sleep on the west side of Columbus.
As we get ready for the first day of winter, the need is only growing. Tonight, Columbus City Council is voting on a plan to open an overnight warming center. It would stand at the Westgate United Methodist Church.
That council meeting started at the top of the hour just a few minutes ago, and a vote could be coming any minute. We'll let you know. 10 TV's Colin Dorsey is digging into the need in that area and shares more on what might be changing.
The chill sets in, it only makes you want to stay inside and keep warm. But for those without that luxury, shelters and warming centers provide that place of refuge.
I'd be in a tent trying to keep warm because all the shelters are full and some of them are not the best.
That's what Kristen Preston told our Kiora Lake earlier this month as temperatures started to dip. This walk-in shelter downtown gives people a place to stay, no questions asked. Over the weekend, Mayor Andrew Ginther in a news conference said he wanted shelters in each part of the city, but right now the west side is going without. Last week, we reported that My Project USA would not have its overnight warming shelters this year. Their other projects and programs are still happening, but those coming here to find warmth at night will run into locked doors. But that is set to change with this money the city council is voting on tonight. It would provide the resources to open a temporary overnight overflow shelter here at the Westgate United Methodist Church. Council is voting on more than $200,000 to get the shelter up and going.
We were approached by Councilmember Weich's office, who was working with some community partners, and they really were working to have a presence on the west side.
The Community Shelter Board will oversee the money from council. Steve Skovenski with the Shelter Board says this church will be what he calls an overnight overflow shelter, open from 9 at night to 7 in the morning. But why not My Project USA again? Skovenski says it comes down to pacing resources to ensure they have enough to cover the winter.
Last year, we went over by about $900,000 in the anticipated spending because of the severe weather. And we see the greatest utilization of the winter warming centers in January and February.
In the Hilltop, Colin Dorsey, 10 TV News.
Now, even with the money passed tonight, Westgate UMC isn't expected to open at night until later this month.